Hello again, and this time we're going to talk about the Apple iPhone 6 that's just come out. Well, it's been out a couple of weeks, I think. I looked on amazon.co.uk, and for the iPhone 6 Plus, guess how much they fucking want for that thing? Over £1,000 fucking pounds they want for that, brand new. £1,000? It's a fucking smartphone! What can it do that the other smartphones can't do? How can Apple justify that? £1,000 for a fucking smartphone? Now, if anyone's got an Apple iPhone, okay, an Apple iPhone 6, tell me, what's so good about it to make it cost that much? I don't know how much. It's probably like something stupid in dollars. Is probably about $1,600. I don't know, $1,600 if you're in the US. If you're watching this video, how can you justify that? I don't know. I don't know how much it is. I ain't checked the US Amazon site, but £1,000 for a smartphone. I'm sorry, but my PC, I'd rather have a PC. It'll piss all over a fucking smartphone. You can do more things with a PC. It's like everyone goes on about, well, everyone, I'm talking about some people, go on about the Apple Mac. What's so good about the fucking Mac? Oh, it's better in a PC. Tell me why it's better in a PC. Because I've used a Mac, I didn't think anything special about them. Okay, it might be a good computer, but to justify the prices you pay for it, I ain't better than a PC. I'm sorry, I'd rather stick to PCs. I know what I'm doing with PCs. I know what parts to buy. Macs, nah, not interested. Not interested in Apple products whatsoever. I had an iPod. I think I had two iPods actually. One when I was in America. I think my ex bought me one. Yeah, then I come back over here and didn't have enough memory, so I bought I think it was a 120 gigabyte iPod. Almost, I don't know how much it cost. A lot of money for the time though, for what it is. And it was good. I've got to admit, it was good, but it ain't as, you know, it's no difference from a normal MP3 player. It sounds, you know, they sound just as good as each other. And with a normal MP3 player, you can drag and drop. With this fucking iPod, you have to download iTunes to get the fucking music onto the iPod, which I think is stupid. Why can't you just drag and drop? Put all your music in one folder, you just drag what you want into the fucking MP3 player. But with the iPod, no, you can't do that. You need additional software. How stupid is that? The same with, I suppose it's like the iPad, the iPhone. You've got to use iTunes to get your software, or not your software, your music rather, onto the fucking device. What's wrong with drag and drop? I've got a Samsung Galaxy, just drag and drop onto that. And talking about my Samsung Galaxy, that came out about the same time as the iPhone 5 did. And in that, there was a big price difference, because I was considering getting the iPhone 5. I didn't. I was considering, but I didn't, thank God. Because I just looked at the price of it, then I looked at the price of the Samsung Galaxy S3. I just went for the Samsung Galaxy S3, because to me it was a bigger screen. I think the camera quality of both of them were the same, and it was the Galaxy was cheaper, and I've used an Apple. I think the last one I used was your 4S, actually. They were good phones, but for the price, is it better than a fucking normal smartphone? I don't think so. I mean, at first, when the iPhone first come out, I think it was the 3G or whatever it is, the 3G, then the 3GS, whatever. Okay, they didn't have no competition because really all the smartphones were around at the time was shit, and the iPhone was probably the best thing. But everyone else has caught up. Has caught up now with the iPhone. All the companies out there have caught up, in my opinion. People say, "Oh, the iPhone is the best smartphone still." No, it's not. I don't think it is. It's only probably the best because you think it's the best, because you've stuck with iPhones probably all your life, not used a fucking other smartphone. You'd be stupid enough to pay ridiculous prices for it, because you're probably all fan-based Apple fans. Me, I wouldn't give Apple the time of day anymore, because I just think they're overpriced. Overpriced for what they are. As I say, I'm going to talk about the iPhone 6 now. Yeah, one being over £1,000, that's for the Plus. I mean, you've got to be a fucking idiot to pay that sort of money for a phone, a poxy phone. Oh yeah, but it can do this, it can do that. It's still a fucking phone! Yeah, so I don't know, it was this thing about when you put it in your jeans pocket it bends. Maybe it might be true, maybe it might be false, but I thought the iPhone was a quality product. That's why they charge you so much. But now they're getting really flimsy and shit. If it was if this thing was true and it bends, well, it must be true. I mean, I've seen videos on YouTube. If people were complaining about it, that it bends in your pocket, people were not just saying it. I mean, they've done even the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, I think, that bends. So it ain't just the iPhone, but you know, the Samsung is a lot cheaper phone. Honestly, probably just as good as the iPhone. But I'm going to say, I'm not a fan, but never been any like this fan-based shit. You know, I'll go for a product this is reasonably priced and reasonably good. I will not go for, oh, I'm going for another iPhone. Yeah, no. You know, I've seen the specs of the iPhone 6. The camera is not that great. It's only 8 megapixel. Still only 8 megapixel with the iPhone 4S. Why can't they upgrade the fucking camera on it? Because that's what appeals to me, is the camera. And so I know what my next phone's going to be. See what the circumstances happen. If I get one, I get one. But I know I want the Sony Xperia Z3, because I looked at that, and to me that says, wow, got a great camera on it. That's what I was attracted to it, because of the camera and its high resolution. 4K recording could come in very handy if I decide to make videos in high definition one day. Reason why I don't make it in high definition, because it takes fucking forever to upload, and I just don't see the point of waiting that long just to upload an amateur video. I'm only small at the moment, but you know, I've seen brilliant videos on YouTube where they use fantastic equipment and almost looks, well, it does look professional. I've seen like even amateur videos on there look very good. I see like some of the channels I watch regularly. I mean, they're doing a very good job making things that look so brilliant. Now, me, I just can't be bothered at the moment, but it's something to bear in mind in the future. So that, yeah, now I'm looking at the Xperia Z3 because of the camera resolution, the waterproofness. That's a great feature. You never know if you're going to drop it in a puddle. yeah, and it looks pretty good. Android's a decent enough operating system. Don't see the problem with it. I've got a Samsung Galaxy S3, as I say. I like the Android. So I'm going to stick with Android, I think. I'm going to choose a different brand, because I'm not sticking with the same brand. If I find something else of a different brand that offers something different that I want. I'm not a fan-based person. I mean, you take a look. Toshiba TV. Grundig preset box, and oh yeah, I've got another Toshiba fucking Blu-ray player and some piece of shit down there. But what I'm trying to say, I will not stick to this one brand. I would, you know, look around, see what's good for the money. I won't just say, oh, I'm sticking with Apple, everything else is shit. Dickhead. Wanker. How do you know it's shit if you've not used it? Try using something else, then you can say it's shit or not. Instead of saying, oh, Apple is the best, because you've not used anything else, you stuck with Apple your whole life, paying ridiculous prices for them. But we got more money in cents. But no. Okay, the Apple iPhone, I'll say it's not a bad phone, but I'm not going to say it's the best phone. I've used it a couple of times. I just don't think it's anything special. No better than any other smartphone. Okay, people are going to disagree because they're Apple fan based. That's up to them. But don't you dare say another fucking phone's shit if you have not ever used one. That's what my point is. And as I say, Apple products are way overpriced for what they are. I don't know what is so special about Apple products, because I can't find anything so special about them. Okay, it might be the build quality, but does it matter about the build quality? It's not a fucking car, is it? You ain't going to take it out, are you? Well, the phones, yeah, but I'm talking about computers. Now, I'd be interested to hear people's comments on this, because I know there's a lot of iPhone users out there and they love the iPhone. Yeah. Be interesting to hear your comments, actually. Probably pissed a few iPhone fan base off, but fuck them. Who cares? Because they're probably the sort of people who have only owned iPhones and no other phones, so they're going to say, yeah, iPhones are the best, which is total bullshit. I used to like Nokias back in the day. I did, only because they were easy to use. They were brilliant phones. I did like Nokias, but I'm not going to say Nokias were the best. Well, probably for the time, a lot of people say they were one of the best phones. Well, because I don't know, they're just nice to use, and really they come up with some revolutionary ideas, like putting the aerial in the back of the phone. Predictive text messaging, changing the colours of it. To me, that was quite ingenious. So yeah, I jumped on the Nokia bandwagon. But everyone, this was back in like the late 90s, the early 2000s, when everyone was just buying a Nokia phone. I think one of the popular was the 3210. Everyone had that phone. Every fucker had that phone. Eventually I did buy one. I won't tell a lie, I did buy one actually. I did like it, but yeah, but there were the days where phones was expensive at the time, but I actually waited till the price dropped on them. Didn't buy one straight away. I probably waited a year till I first bought one, because I was not going to pay a stupid amount of money on a phone. It's a phone. That's all it is. It's a phone. Then I did. Actually, it wasn't the first Nokia I bought. The first Nokia I bought was the 7110. That was the Matrix phone. I like that phone though. I did like it. That was the one where you pushed the thing and that went down. It was green, and look, it was the mate. Yeah, as I say, if you watch the film The Matrix, that was the phone. Well, it wasn't the same, but it was the same on the same concept. When they sold it, the thing went down. It was good. But I did own a Nokia 3210, and eventually owned a Nokia 3310, which also was a popular phone. You know, Nokia's just went on and on until like the smartphone era came out. Then Nokia couldn't really compete with iPhone, because iPhone at the time I think they invent it? I believe they invented the smartphone, but no one else could compete against it. Because I had a Nokia. What was the one where the keyboard come out? An N97, I think that was the N97. That was. Oh no, I had the X6. The first one I had was the X6, and that broke. Only lasted 2 weeks. The screen went on it, so I took that back and got a refund. And I got the N97. God, that was crap. The fucking screen, and it's so glitchy and shit. And I bought the N8. Fucking had the best camera at the time. Had the best camera on a smartphone. That did beat anything out there, including the iPhone, on camera. Not on the way it works, on camera. The way you can do videos and you take pictures. It was the best one with the camera. And what really fucking pissed me off about iPhones is when people do fucking videos in portrait. Why do fucking people do videos in portrait? It's so stupid the way they do that. When you watch it, convert it onto a TV, you just see a fucking portrait. If you're going to make a fucking video, do it landscape. You can see a lot more when you fucking do it landscape. Oh, do it portrait, you can see get the person. No, shit. Stop fucking making videos in portrait. Fucking, I hate Apple for that. Hate, because it was the iPhone that fucking done this portrait shit. Okay, you can take a picture in portrait, but don't fucking make a video. I mean, people think they're getting more, but you know, when you upload it onto a computer, you're just getting a portrait. You're just missing most of the screen out. People don't realise that. But do it in landscape. You can get the old picture of your fucking monitor or TV screen. I'm only joking. No, I'm not actually. I'm not joking, but you know, I honestly think that is shit when people do videos in landscape. Portrait, fucking videos in portrait, rather. It's up to you, but you know, do it landscape, you get more picture. Believe me, I will never ever do a video in fucking portrait. Never. Okay, I'll take pictures in portrait, but never ever I'll do a video in portrait. I'd rather someone shoot me and fucking do a picture in portrait. I'm going on a bit now. I know there's people out there with iPhones. I know. But I know people with iPhones, and they've sort of had enough of them and went on Android. I think they just got fed up with iPhones, but maybe because they're cheap, other alternatives are cheaper. Well, they are, but I don't know. Perhaps, who knows? I'm probably going to get slated with this video, but I don't give a fuck. I've had my say. This is what I'm saying. But it'd be interesting to hear your comments. You can make a video response, or you can leave comments down below. Tell me what you think of the iPhone, and if you've owned any other phone, then you can have your comments. But if you've just had an iPhone all your life and not used anything else, you have not got a right to say anything else is shit. Because you just owned iPhones, that's fan base. Sorry, you ain't got a right to fucking comment on anything else if you've not touched or owned or seen anything else. The thing is, I've used quite a lot of phones, so I know what my next phone is going to be. All because of the camera. It ain't just because of the apps. Every phone can do an app. I'm sorry, but iPhones are nothing special. You can all get apps on whatever, do all sorts of things. But I'm definitely next phone. All going well. I will be getting the Sony Xperia Z3. Anyway, I ranted off on enough about the fucking iPhone and Apple and fucking company that rips you off. You know what? I can see, Steve Jobs, is that his name? Founded Apple. I know he passed away, but when he invented the iPhone, coming out with all these new ones, he's probably rubbing his hands, because there's people out there that queue 6 days before the release of the newer iPhone. 6 days just camping outside the Apple shop, and there's Steve Jobs going, oh look at these idiots sitting outside my shop, gonna buy my new product. I see dollar signs. We've got a hit here, and people just sucked into it. You don't realise what he's doing. He's making millions out of you guys and girls. People just so easily sucked into this system. Well, to the iPhone, really. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'd rather wait till it goes down in price. I'm not in a hurry to get the latest product. No hurry at all. It's going to be available at a cheaper price. I know that the Z3 is coming out at the end of this month. Or is it the end of next month? But I'm not going to buy it straight away. I'm in no urgency whatsoever to buy the latest products. I'll wait till it goes down in price. Then I'll buy it. No, my luck, there'll be a fucking Z4 around the corner. But oh well. Because, technology advances all the time. New things are coming out. But I've got the S3. The S5's out. I ain't bothered. I really ain't bothered. That phone does everything I want it to do. I mean, I go out with my mates. The last thing I do is get my smartphone out and start fucking socialising on Facebook, or going to these sites, what are they called, social media sites. I've got my mates to socialise it with. I am not going to socialise on my phone while I'm down a pub talking to my mate. No. My phone, if I've got a text message, I'll look at my phone or a phone call. That's about it. But I'm not going to go online and fucking start Facebook, Sorry. My mates are there, I'll socialise with them, not on my fucking phone. So to me, it's not important to have a fucking a smartphone, really. If you go out, I just like the video, that was what interests me. Really, I don't give a fuck about online shit. I've got my computer here. That's what I use online. As I say, it beats any smartphone. Does it? I'd rather use a computer to access the internet and a fucking phone. Yeah. That's right. I'm going to end the video now. I think I've said enough on this subject. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.